How's it going, everyone? You got your boy Corey, aka Crasher, here with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, I kind of wanted to weigh in on this topic here. Now, we have ourselves an article on Dexerto that is titled, Landlord Sparks Backlash After He Films Himself Doubling Tenants' Rent. I'm pretty sure doing this is not a good idea, but let's see what we have here. A landlord is facing backlash on TikTok after recording himself raising a tenant's rent from $1,100 to $2,200 a month. TikToker Raul Balouf, hope I said that right, posted a video of himself telling a tenant of over 10 years that he will be doubling her rent. In the now viral clip, he called her to introduce himself as the new property owner and asked if she wanted to continue renting the house. You're currently rented for $1,100. That house is in Miami. It's a pretty low price in today's market, he explained. Raul then told the woman that he'd have to raise the rent if she were to stay. I would want you to stay, but we have to raise it a little bit. We could take the lower end of $2,000 to $2,200, he said. Are you kidding me? This has to be a joke. I can't afford that shit. I have kids and I'm already working 2 jobs as it is, the tenant responded. In a follow-up video, the furious tenant threatened to call the cops and burn the house down so nobody gets anything. If you don't want to stay for that price, I'm going to have to put in a 30-day notice, the landlord said. You could leave peacefully on time, but I definitely can't make it work at that current rent amount. The tenant insisted she would not pay the higher rent and called Raul a con artist before hanging up. In the comments, TikTok users slammed the landlord for doubling the rent. Ridiculous, and he does it with a smile. This is why no one can afford to live anywhere. It's sad, one user wrote. Dude really filmed himself like this was going to be received well, another commented. Sorry, landlord is wrong here. No way to increase rent by 100% on a current tenant, a third said. Has her lease expired? Sufficient notice has to be given. He's just hoping she doesn't talk to an attorney, someone else shared. As of now, it's unclear whether the conversation between Raul and the tenant was real or a skit. This is not the first time a landlord has sparked outrage on TikTok. Previously, an NYC landlord was criticized for raising a woman's rat-infested apartment rent by $800. Okay, that last bit especially is just fucking disgusting, but on the note of disgusting, let's talk about this because I honestly don't even understand why this is even happening in the first place. Like, based on the details within the situation here, it seems like there wasn't any prior knowledge whatsoever when it comes to raising the rent. It seems like that the tenant was just completely caught off guard. It was a completely left field type of move. And to make matters even worse, this guy was literally filming the situation going down for seemingly his own amusement at the expense of that poor tenant. Now, mind you, I wouldn't have made the threat of burning the house down because that doesn't exactly reflect well, but I more than understand and side with the furious tenant. Like, this is just complete bullshit. Like, this either has to be a stunt, or this right here could be the real deal, which would make the landlord a million times worse. And I don't know if the landlord's been living under a rock all of this time, but the world is currently in a really, really bad spot right now, and inflation is a big time contributor to that. Do you go out? Do you actually see the increase in prices on fucking everything? Like, it's damn near impossible to get good deals that are actually affordable nowadays without having to feel like that you sold an arm or a leg just to get a few groceries. And the fact that you decided to jack up the rent by literally double the price, like, what are you thinking? And look, I understand that he is the landlord, he has the power, he can do what he wants in terms of the rent amount. But just because you have the power to do something doesn't mean you should exactly go about doing it, especially if you have the ability to read the room and understand the situations that are going on in the world today, as well as understand the difficulties that people have. Like, I can't say this enough. Inflation is a massive issue in today's world, and doing something like this is not exactly helping matters. It also doesn't exactly help this man's case either when he is not having any sympathy whatsoever for this tenant after breaking the news to the tenant just seemingly out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? So I'm honestly hoping to God that this right here is just a skit. I'm hoping all of this is staged, because if not, then, oh boy, he right there just made himself look like the biggest fucking douchebag ever. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, these are just my own opinions and analysis here on the situation. What do you guys think? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below, whether you agree or disagree. That's absolutely fine. All I ask is that you guys keep it respectful, keep it 100 in the comments down below with me and with each other. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people, and I'll see you next time.